What's going on, boys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing Baby Kluivert. You can get it from the icon swaps, and that is purely the reason why I'm going to be reviewing him, as I did with Crespo. Now, before we get into that, make sure you subscribe if you're new around here, you like the video, and you comment down below what other player reviews you guys want to see. Now, I've got a lot of reviews I've got lined up, as down in the comments I've been getting loads and loads of requests for different players like Baby Gerrard, Cannavaro, different icons, different players in general. And I've got a lot of people to get through, so I'm going to be recording quite a few lately. I actually have a Player of the Month Vardy one going live today as well, which I hope you guys will enjoy. Now, this Kluivert card, let's talk about it. For me, one of the best cards you can get for the price that he cost, and I would highly recommend him already for the icon swaps. Definitely icon swaps. Now, is he worth that 413k? We will see, but for me, great stats on the face card, great stats, work rate, great weak foot, great skill moves. All in all, he's got even a good height. 87 pace for a player that's 6'2". Higher work rate for a striker, it couldn't be better than that. 4-star skill, 4-star weak foot, brilliant. And you look at his card in game, 88 jumping, 84 heading accuracy, partnered with 78 strength, decent aggression as well. But then when you look at his shooting stats, he's got a complete finisher basically. You could always go and up his long shots, but I felt like, why do that when you could just upgrade and make better already his good stats? So I upgraded his attacking position. I made his finishing 99 with the sniper chem style. Volleys go up to 90 and his penalties go up to 93. Now his passing was good enough for me. I felt like 77 passing on the striker is more than enough. Now anything below that I would say is a bit iffy. 75 for me is the minimum for a striker. I like to have good link-up play between the wingers or the other forwards that I have partnered up with him, for example. And I also upgraded his agility, his dribbling. And that includes his agility, his balance, his reactions, his ball control, which are all of a decent amount. But I thought, like, if I upgraded that, I partnered up with his finishing, he becomes an absolute beast. And I was correct about that in game. Something I noticed about this card is you cannot body him. There is not one game I played where he could be put on the ground. He went shoulder to shoulder with every defender and he always came out on top. He was always bodying defenders, and I just thought that was brilliant. And partner that up with the speed that he has on him, it was just amazing. His position in the box was always fantastic. He was always in the right position to pick up the ball, and he has good finishing. Now, I could say if I had 10 chances with him, I would score 7. So he isn't as lethal as the top players like a Eusebio, a Ronaldo, a Messi, but he's up there. Now, finesse shot wise, obviously his curve's not great, so don't really try and finesse with him. He's more of a power finisher, and you'll see that with the goals that I scored. Near post, far post, power finishing is what he is good at, and that's what I recognized straight away from the first game I played. Now, if you look at his profile, like his icon profile, he was predominantly his best when he played at Barcelona, playing there for most of his years, as you can see. And you guys just saw the team. I know, great at this. I'm good at YouTube, aren't I? Now he did come. That is where he played the most of his games, and his career was basically built around that Barcelona career. 40 goals in 79 games for Netherlands, which is a brilliant return. And yeah, I did score a lot of goals with him, and you guys will see that coming up. I built a team around him. I don't know if you guys, I have released this yet, but there is a new series going live on my channel, hence I've swapped accounts, so I do not have as many coins on this account. But I thought that was kind of perfect, because now I can build teams closer to a lot of people's levels that haven't gone and spent loads of FIFA points and haven't got incredible amounts of coins. It's more of a reasonable priced team. Now, obviously this Guardiola is from Icon Swaps, but I built a cheap Netherlands team, and for some reason this team just felt brilliant to me. It's got all the pace and the dribbling on the wings, as you can see, with 91 pace, 89 pace in Bergwijn. De Jong and Guardiola, solid midfield. Depay bringing more pace through the middle. And the defense is just rapid as hell. I mean, 89 for him, 81 for him, 84 for him, and only 80 for him. But I got him because I remember he was a legend last year. And look at that. 87 strength, 89 jumping. He's 6'2". So any crosses that come in, he's got it in the back. Obviously, I got Neuer to give Hernandez that chemistry. But that team, well, it's not an expensive team. I think most expensive player, obviously you've got it as an icon swap, but most expensive player is St. Just, who went from a silver card to a 84 rated gold card with his Halloween upgrade, picking up 97 jumping. I mean, look at his defensive stats, they're incredible. And partnered with a Sentinel on top of that, because I don't really need to upgrade anything else. I put a Sentinel in him, I just upped all of his defending stats basically. He became a monster in game. Now, obviously, Hernandez he's untradeable for me, but he's one of the best centre-backs I've used this year. Him and Eder Militao can be like the deadliest partnership you can get in the game, basically. Now I'm using St. Just card. I've noticed he's one of my favourite centre-backs as well. purely because he's just rapid. He reminds me kind of a Sol Campbell baby card or a Rio Ferdinand baby card. They've got similar kind of stats. Now this team around him, obviously not the most expensive team you're going to see this year, but it was one of the funnest teams I've used. I had a hell of a lot of fun. I think I won 5-0, 4-0. I played 3 games and I think I won 5-0, 4-0 and a couple of other high scoring games. And that's purely because I just had it was just quick, like it was fast paced. The defense would get it to the midfield would give it into the attack, and the attack was rapid. I had Promise on one side, Berger on the other side, running down the wings. Great dribbling, great skills, great acceleration on them, and it was just fun. And Kluivert was always in the right place to control the ball. And if he's a kind of a hold-up man, but you can also run it behind, so you've got a mixture of ways you can play with him. If I gave it to Depay give it into Kluivert. Kluivert can hold it up and play it off to the wingers, or play it off into Depay behind, or he can turn and run at them. So he kind of gives you like a different approach to how you can play forward. Now we're going to go and look at how many icon swaps Kluivert does require. I believe these guys did it. No, the cheap, like they expire soon, the icon swaps, right? They release the next batch. Now he is 12, same as Crespo, and I'm already going to say off the bat, I believe that he is better than Crespo for me. When you compare their cards, he has higher physical, he has higher passing, he has just a bit less shooting, he has higher pace, and he has just a little bit less dribbling. Now for me, and what's Crespo's? Crespo's 4-star, medium, 6 foot. But Kluivert for me is a better striker. He's got high-low work rates, 4-4 for weak foot and skill moves, and he's got the higher passing. So if you're gonna do the icon swaps, I would take Kluivert over Crespo. Now tomorrow, I've got another thing lined up. I don't know if it's tomorrow or the next day, but I will be doing a review on Closer, who's also 12 icon swaps, and we're going to see who's the best striker out of these 3. Now these are their baby cards, and this is Closer's middle card, so this Closer card could actually perform quite well in game. It depends, we shall see. He's got great finishing on him, to be fair, so it'll be good to see if he's any good this year. Now we're going to get into the gameplay and the commentary over the Kluivert review. Hopefully you guys are going to have enjoyed it so far. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here. Let's get into the commentary. Alright boys, so as we hop into the games, you're going to see Kluivert score many goals, but before, I just want to say something. You see that thing in the top right corner? That's very jarring, it's in the way, it's so annoying. I forgot to flipping hide my overlay while I was recording, and lately I've had so many flipping problems recording videos because I keep messing up technical problems. Now, let's just get on with this gameplay. As you can see there, he scored a goal, and once again he's in the right position to score another goal here, because he is a baller. He's brilliant, man. I had so much fun with him. He was always, like I flipping repeat myself so many times, he's always in the right position. Like, he picks up the ball in front of the goal or to the side. Look at the runs he makes. Now watch this for a goal, mate. A little bit of a Bergkamp touch over the geezer's head. And how about this for a finish? You have that in your Christmas tree. That is lovely. That's what you want to see. That is just top notch. Now, he was agile for someone of 6'2". He felt good on the ball. Great finisher. More of a power finisher. I did try and finesse a few times, but he couldn't hack it. But he's just like this. That's how he scores. He just smashes it past the goalkeeper. Like, you couldn't really like take a nice little finish with him. And here I mess up, but this just shows his brute strength, even a little bit of his dribbling skills. He's not the best dribbler in the world, but he's okay. But this just shows his brute determination and strength to get through it. And then there's the finish to leave the keeper standing there in his yellow kit, looking like a little banana. Now, what he did there, he just literally, he kind of reminded me of Jamie Vardy. He kind of just kept running, and the defenders eventually just couldn't hack it. And he look at that, but it's past the keeper before he can even turn around. Lovely jubbly. We move into this next clip here. Depay, I believe it is, plays a great pass through to the mid, through to him, and he has the audacity to chip the keeper, barring in. You do love it. Do you love it? I think I love it. Do you love it? Yeah, okay. So that was brilliant. I mean, he was just a fun card. I mean, for 12 icon swaps, he's a great shout. I mean, Crespo isn't as good as him in my opinion, and I will be trying that Closer, which is a middle card, so it may be better, but I don't know. I mean, Closer in FIFA, yeah, I don't know. It could be surprise though. You never know. So I'm gonna, before we move into the next part, we're gonna see a couple more of his goals here. As promised, picks up the ball out wide, comes on the inside. Oh my god! And where is Kluivert? There he is, smashing it into the back of the net, and that's just what he kept doing over and over and over again. Lovely. He was so good for me, man. I really enjoyed this card, and I'm hoping that maybe I try out his prime this year just to see what it's like. Because he just offered something different. This guy for some reason ran out of his keeper. I gave it to Kluivert, and Kluivert finished it. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's with people with flipping yellow goalkeeper kits. They just tend to have think they have the biggest corners, and they can just dribble out. No, thank you. Kluivert will finish and punish you. Very good, very good. I hope you like so far. We're going to go into me speaking again. See you soon, yeah? Very good. Bye. Right guys, as you can see from the gameplay section and the commentary section, this guy is an absolute tank. You cannot body him, he's so quick, he's got great power finishing on him, and he's even got good passing. He can pick up the ball and play a good pass to the wing or to the player running through. And for me, 400k for this card is a bargain. This guy felt absolutely unreal for that price. I haven't used his middle card, I've never actually used Kluivert in FIFA, but I saw someone use him the other day and I thought, why not give this guy a go? He actually looks pretty decent, and for me, he actually was brilliant. A lot better than Crespo in my opinion. Crespo for me lacked a little something. He couldn't pass the ball as well. He just felt a bit more, I don't know, like, this guy's taller but he felt less stiff. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the chemistry style I've got on him or something like that, but he just felt so good in game and he made those runs, and those work rates are brilliant for a striker. I believe Ronaldo's got high-low work rates if I'm not wrong, but Crespo's medium work rates, they don't work for me. I like to have a striker that stays forward and sits up at the top, that I have someone to play off of, and he done that perfectly. He felt absolutely brilliant for me. So today's Is He Worth It video, I'm going to say this Patrick Kluivert is worth the 400k, and I believe he is worth the 12 icon swaps if you want him. Now, I believe if you get him for 12 icon swaps, you can pick up a Roberto Carlos. You can even get Crespo with him or a closer to have a partnership up front. Or you can go and get yourself a Guardiola, as I do in my squad currently. And I just feel like he's a good shout. He's a brilliant price. And I'm pretty sure some days he's going to drop below 400k, and I think that that's an absolute bargain for this kind of player. Now, tomorrow we will have another video going live of another Is He Worth It. I will also have a new series going live, so keep an eye out for that. And later on today there will be a Vardy Player of the Month player review, so keep an eye out for that. For now guys, it's been your boy Zach. This Kluivert for today is worth it, and I'm out of here. Make sure to subscribe if you're new around here, like the video, comment who you want to see me review. I'm out. Peace!